and just in between. And you want to know what the thing is? In between making all of these songs for this album, I'm doing all this other shit. I'm doing all this shit that I don't fucking want to do. I don't want to take pictures. Like, yes, I have fun with the idea, like planning a photo shoot is very fun. Like capturing a concept, capturing a visual idea, like something like that. I love fashion, I do, I really do. I love to dress up, I love all that shit. Do I want to do that shit because I have to? No, sometimes I have to do that shit. But no, I don't. No, I don't. But I feel pressured to do shit like that. I don't want to do that. I want to be home. I want to play I want to make music. I want to play video games. People are handling it well, and some people are handling it in a way that bothers me sometimes. But basically, when I was like on live talking about how I'm tired and that I complained that one time on Twitter. I made this crazy tweet, and I was like, I'm tired, blah, blah, blah. And then everybody was like, oh, take a break, everything's gonna be okay, take some time, take the time you need. I understand why people are like that, and I appreciate it too. It means people care, and I love that. And then that kind of went on, and I was like, oh no, I'm okay now, whatever. But then I also went on, you guys remember I went on live that one time, and I was like, oh, like, I can't do the things I want to do because I'm doing other shit that I kind of have to do. And like, I want you guys to know that's literally all that I meant that was. It doesn't mean that I hate my life. That's not what I meant. I'm definitely not depressed. I'm like, I'm more unhappy with the fact that everybody is coming up with their own like woe is me story about how I just didn't feel like doing a certain thing and would have rather been making music.
Why? That's so funny. Why are you not making songs anymore? It's been like 10 minutes since I said that I quit. I guess that quit means like I'm never doing something again, but I don't speak English isn't my first language. Neither is any other language. Like, I don't speak any language well. So, I just mean that I'm gone. I quit. It doesn't mean that I quit, but I quit. I quit. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying it in like a different way.
Doja is one of those artists that she makes really, really good, authentic music. You can tell that she puts a lot into her music. You can tell that she puts a lot into her videos. And you can tell that she put a lot into her shows. However, I have noticed that over the last few years, maybe there is a little bit of fatigue. And at this point, Doja is just saying that she quit. From the video, she's not exactly saying that she's quitting music totally as a whole. This sounds like more like a break more than anything to me. And it's like, who doesn't need those breaks, right? Maybe she does need just an artistic break, a human break, just to reset and possibly come back with something better. After her last show, her show went good, but there were some hiccups. And then, she did talk about the incident of people being outside of the hotel room or the lack thereof. And some fans were upset about that, as well as they were upset about the way that she chose to address things. They felt like she could have been a little bit softer, especially to some of her loyal fans that have been following her for years and years. However, Doja has went through a lot, in the media, especially the situation with her dad. A lot of people don't speak on that a lot, but where her and her dad kind of had a little back and forth about him coming to see her. And, that really can take a toll mentally on somebody, because our parents are the most important things to us. So she may not have put it that way, but it's definitely something that could, take a mental toll. She has expressed the frustration over her schedule, but she always shows up and she always does a good job, right? Now you have artists like Mary J, she's doing a show out in Vegas, and you know, that show is for an extended period of time. And I keep seeing these clips online where you're probably wondering like, okay, what does Mary have to do with Doja? But follow me here. I keep seeing these clips online where Mary is on stage and, you know, she might be doing her dance or her 1-2, and she looks really tired, and she looks like she wants to sit down and take a break. And of course, she had that thing a while back with her ex-husband where she ended up having to pay him all this money for alimony and things like that. So you just never know what's going on in a person's personal life. And then it maybe Mary needs to sit down and she need to take a break like Doja and just say, I'm gonna give it a few years, I'm gonna give it some time. Because even though you love something and you've been doing it for years and years and years, you can still lose that passion if it is something that is draining you in a way that you don't really want to be drained in. Then you have some artists, they come into the music industry and they have a specific goal. Like a lot of times people look at a one-hit wonder as a bad thing, but you know, I think that you should use it to build up whatever you need to get your funds up to maybe do an investment, instead of, you know, if you could do more than that one song, great, do more than that one song and use it to build yourself up so that you can finance yourself for the future and what you want now. Like people like Rihanna, when Rihanna came into the game, she was hot and she really took off. You know, she did her thing, she gave us lots of hits, and once she started making her companies, her makeup company, her makeup brand, and she started having babies and she started creating her family. And then you saw the t-shirts where she was like, I'm not making music anymore, like I'm done. And people were like, hold on, what's up? Because that's how we know you, that's how you came into the industry. And to the fans, it could seem like almost like a mini betrayal, because this is how we have known you for all these years, and this is what we love, and this is what we treasure about them or about you or about Doja, right? But aside from her possibly needing a break, maybe she's using that time to develop her career in a different path. Maybe there are different things that she wants to try, and Doja is big enough. She's built her name, she's built her fan base, she has built her overall brand, that if she wanted to move in a different direction, she definitely could. And I would love to see that for Doja. You know, she's worked the stage for years, and just to see her in a different business, whether it's makeup, whether it's beauty, creating those products. And a lot of artists are moving that way. Like you have Cardi B with her new hairline. She did her tour, and then she also used that to kind of like, you know, co-mingle and pop off her new hairline, and that worked out really well for her. So whatever it is that Doja has planned, whether she's taking a break or whether she's using this time to develop a different business idea or business concept, I'm all for it. I'm rooting for her. I would love to see what she do. I think none of us want to really like see her quit or drop out the game, because she's so amazing. And sometimes it's always the best artists that we tend to lose, the people that are truly talented in the industry, the people that really put actual quality into their work. And that's one of the things that I love about Doja, is you can tell the quality in her videos, you can tell the intention behind what she does, and that she's actually interested in what she does, and she cares about, you know, what it is that she's doing. So I'm excited to see about what she develops into, or what comes out of this break, whether it's more music, whether it's a business, whether it's a different avenue that she's going to take on. I'm really excited for her, and I hope that she gets some rest and some peace, because we all deserve that, okay? So let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Doja is done for good, that she's, you know, pretty much saying that like she's over it and this is the last that we're going to see of her? Or do you think that Doja's taking a break to create something better, create something different? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And until next time, thank you so much for tuning in. Peace, love, and blessings.